Good afternoon. My name is Sam Meisels, and I'm president of Erikson Institute. On behalf of the faculty and the Board of Trustees, it's my pleasure to welcome all of you to our 2013 graduation celebration. On this long-anticipated and joyous day, I have some pretty important news to share with you, our graduates. Mainly, the good news is that you're actually graduating. You've read the You've read the equivalent of your own weight, at least, in the latest child development research. You've braved child study assignments, interviews, transcriptions, endless papers, and several internships. For those of you who've taken them already, you've stared the comps in the face and hopefully conquered them. Now you are so finished and so out of here. Well, congratulations. The faculty is proud of you. I'm proud of you. Your families are proud of you, and I hope you feel proud of yourself. I'll bet that even that pizza or pad thai guy, you know, the delivery guy who you know too well because you're studying every night and don't have any time to cook, I'll bet those guys are proud of you, even though they're gonna have to make a big adjustment when you take them off your speed dial when you finally are getting out of here. With so many people feeling so good about you, you deserve to take a moment right now to stand up and accept a very well-earned round of applause. Please. Okay. But that's not all the news I have for you. The rest of the news is that you don't really get to leave Erikson. Of course, you can leave physically, but the truth is you'll always be right here with us, on our minds and in our hearts. And we'll be with you forever, too, every time you think about a child, every time a parent consults with you, every time you struggle to understand an empirical study or your own response to a child's unusual behavior. We'll be there with you, in spirit at least. And if what we'd say doesn't come immediately to mind, call, write, text, Skype, email, or even fax. And if that doesn't work, there's always Facebook and Twitter, LinkedIn, and more. Because we want you to know that the process you began here 2 or more years ago will go on for as long as you remain in the field, and we don't want to miss out on any of it. It takes a special person to make the commitment you've made, to dedicate yourself to children and families, and to forge a path towards equity and social justice rather than focusing on material rewards. No doubt you've already discovered that this work creates a sense of fulfillment in and of itself. The other day, I watched a congenitally deaf 1-year-old who had recently had cochlear implant surgery hear his first sounds. You can only imagine what a thrill this was for his parents and his family, and what an amazing experience it was for him. Being there when a child reads his first book, helping a young mother understand the urgent needs of her infant, working in a school or agency that's devoted to supporting children and families, developing policies, or engaging in research that reflects meaningful developmental principles. These are our riches. These are the reasons we work so tirelessly. Unlike most occupations, your passion will transform this world into a better place, a more beautiful place. Today, you're no longer our students. Now, you're our colleagues. It's not just work or life experience that confers this status, nor is it simply that you're receiving your degree today. Whatever you do as a researcher, clinician, teacher, social worker, evaluator, or policy maven, it's your willingness to devote everything you have to the challenges that lie ahead that really counts. To be successful in your careers will require your undivided attention, your newly acquired powers of self-reflection, your burgeoning knowledge, your unique skills, your finely honed patience, and your steadfast refusal to be satisfied with anything less than the best. It sounds like a tough job, but we have models of what this looks like. Listen to these words. I am only one, but I am one. I cannot do everything, but I still can do something. I will not refuse to do the something I can do. These are the words of Helen Keller. And no matter where your career takes you, you've chosen the same path as she. You've chosen to do the something you can do best, to engage children and families within the largely imperfect world in which they live, and do everything you can to help them reach their potential. We've asked you to put aside easy answers and simplistic ideologies. We've also asked you to treat each moment with every child as an authentic point of access into a world that holds the ultimate promise of growth, change, and the fulfillment of human potential. That's the key. So welcome, colleagues, welcome, friends, and congratulations once more. You're off to a wonderful beginning, forging ahead wholeheartedly with open mind and generous spirit into the work of a lifetime. If you hear nothing else of what's said today, hear this. You're ready for the next stage of your journey, and we're incredibly honored to have accompanied you thus far.